Hey, you guys. So, I just would like to talk about the movie on Florida team beating with Victoria Lindsay. I saw the movie, the Lifetime movie, and then I saw on YouTube pieces of the real um, recordings of Victoria Lindsay being jumped. And in reality, she was jumped by 8 people. But in the movie, she was jumped by 5. The thing about it, I'm only voicing my opinion, so it doesn't matter who likes or dislike this video. They can't stop me from voicing my opinion because I'm not the only one that has opinions for things that goes on and what happens. Now, for Victoria, she was very smart and attractive, and she started hanging out with friends because she wanted to be popular. But all of a sudden, these friends who she thought were her friends betrayed her in so many ways just because of what she said online. That was wrong for them to have jumped her. And their parents should be ashamed of themselves for not teaching their kids respect. And respect goes a long ways. You can't just jump somebody just because of what you saw online or what you dislike about them. There are consequences behind stuff like that. The real issue was they just wanted to fight her so they can get they fame, to try to get famous off of that. There's nothing to get famous off of. That's total disrespect. Low down, dirty, selfish, ignorant people that doesn't think with their minds. You can't just jump somebody just because they doing better than you. If you want to be as good as that person, you have to learn how to you have to learn to be capable of being a good person that might amount to what the next person does or whatever have them. You can't just jump somebody just to get fame, 30 minutes of fame or almost an hour of fame. You can't just jump one person because of that. Life goes on. If you want to be as good as that person, then you have to put toward the work and the effort to become popular. You can't be popular based on fighting somebody and jumping somebody. That girl didn't do nothing to those people besides put stuff online. She said she have grown up since then. People fail to realize that when you make new friends, you never get to know them unless you start getting to know them. You have to really learn how to communicate. Ask what the problem is before you jump to conclusion, knowing that there are going to be consequences behind it. When I saw that movie, I was so devastated. It felt like my heart had jumped out of my chest. It was very painful. And a lot didn't sit right with me. And I'm like, in spite of how people are, in spite of how, I don't care if their ways are messed up. That doesn't give you the right to jump them. You have no right. And that goes for the guys that jumped this girl in reality. In the movie, the actor, the girl's stage name was Haley. Oh my God. You know, that movie told it all. And it don't take much, And then, too, the ringleader, girl, you know you was wrong. You dumb and stupid for sitting there watching your friends jump this girl that believed in you and the girl was trying to be your best friend. But no, people react stupid based on what be said, or even if the proof is there, you can't you can't just jump on somebody because for one that's wrong. You can't just jump people, and who cares about girl fights, boy fights, whatever. You can't just go around jumping on people just because you feel like you can. Shoot, you need to grow up and become wiser. If not, go seek some help or medical attention or something. Because jumping on somebody is a is pathetic, and it disguises people. It doesn't. That's not right. Cause one thing about it, that go for any child out there in this world trying to fit in with other friends. You can't just be friends, you know, with people if they are bad for you and you feel all kind of bad vibes. There is no need to hang with that crew. But if you around winners, people that care, that have a heart, people that want to see you do good and want the best for you and want to make sure you're protected, okay, hang with those kind of friends. But as far as the bad ones, I don't think so. The very bad friends, they are not your friends. When you try to satisfy friends, all they care about is their happiness. They don't care what happened to you or whatever. They're not your friends. If they betray you that way, they are not good friends. Some people just need to learn their role, and they gotta know that they need to learn their place and values in life, and learn to set boundaries before you. People need to learn to think before they do stuff. Because one thing about the law, when you do bad, you gonna get handcuffed. You gonna suffer the consequences, regardless of the fact. And not only that, but when you're handcuffed, then boom, you're gonna be sitting in jail or prison, depending on what kind of charge you get. That gets charged to your name. It's not good to have felonies up under your name. That stuff will be there for the rest of your life. If you're not defending yourself or whatever have you, there is no need to engage in going out there doing something bad just because you think you can or you feel like it. Man, better wake up.